Sally Field, born Sally Margaret Field, on November 6, 1946 in Pasadena, California, has become one of Hollywood's most revered actresses. From humble beginnings in a family connected to the entertainment industry, her mother, Margaret Field, an actress, and stepfather, Jock Mahoney, a stuntman, Field's path to stardom was anything but straightforward. Despite childhood challenges and feelings of insecurity, she displayed a natural charisma and talent that eventually captivated audiences. Over decades, Field transitioned from television's perky ingenue to an acclaimed dramatic performer. Her journey reflects resilience, adaptability, and the determination to define her own identity in Hollywood's often rigid landscape. Early life and family influences. Growing up in a blended family presented emotional and social challenges for Field. She often described herself as shy and uncertain. Yet her exposure to Hollywood through her mother and stepfather nurtured her artistic inclinations. Field's childhood experiences instilled a depth of empathy and introspection that would later inform her acting. Despite early insecurities, she discovered an innate ability to connect with people through emotion and expression. These qualities would become her signature as an actress. Her formative years were marked by self-discovery, learning to balance her personal vulnerabilities with the demands of a world that often judged based on appearance and charm alone. Breakthrough. With television, Sally Field's career began to take shape when she landed the lead role in Gidget, 1965, a lighthearted sitcom about a spirited teenage surfer. Though the series lasted only one season, it introduced audiences to her infectious energy and comedic timing. Following this, she starred in The Flying Nun, 1967 to 1970, playing Sister Bertriel, a nun who could literally fly. While popular, the show typecast Field as the perky girl, frustrating her desire for more serious work. These early roles laid the foundation for her career, but also highlighted her need to evolve. Field's struggle against typecasting motivated her to pursue more challenging and meaningful performances. Pursuing serious acting. Determined to transcend sitcom stereotypes, Field studied with acting coach Lee Strasberg at the Actors Studio. This experience honed her craft, teaching her to channel emotion authentically and embrace more complex roles. Her persistence paid off in 1976 when she starred in the TV movie Sybil, portraying a young woman with dissociative identity disorder. Field's performance was lauded for its emotional range and depth, earning her an Emmy Award. For the first time, Hollywood recognized her as a serious dramatic talent. This role marked a turning point, demonstrating her ability to convey vulnerability, intensity, and authenticity, and opening doors to film projects that would define her career. Rise to film stardom. Field's transition to film was solidified with Norma Rae, 1979, where she portrayed a Southern mill worker who becomes a union activist. Her performance resonated with critics and audiences alike, earning her the Academy Award for Best Actress. Her acceptance speech declaring "You like me, you really like me" became an iconic Hollywood moment, symbolizing both relief and recognition. The role showcased her commitment to portraying real, multidimensional characters and cemented her reputation as a serious actress. This period demonstrated Field's determination to craft a career on her own terms, blending talent, intelligence, and emotional truth into every role she chose. Collaborations and romantic life. Throughout the late 1970s, Field's professional and personal life intersected in high-profile ways. She starred with Burt Reynolds in Smokey and the Bandit, 1977, and The End, 1978, during which they developed a romantic relationship. Their chemistry, both on and off screen, captivated the public, making them one of Hollywood's most talked about couples. Though their romance ended in 1980, it left a lasting impact on Field's personal life and career. This experience reflected the intersection of art and personal emotion, revealing the complexity of maintaining individuality and professional focus while navigating the intense spotlight of celebrity relationships. Continued success in the 1980s. In the 1980s, Field solidified her reputation as a versatile and emotionally compelling actress. She starred in Places in the Heart, 1984, earning her second Academy Award, and later in Steel Magnolias, 1989, where she portrayed a mother navigating love and loss. These roles highlighted her capacity to blend vulnerability with strength, making her performances both relatable and powerful. Field's ability to evoke genuine emotion on screen became a hallmark of her work, distinguishing her from peers. Her commitment to authentic storytelling and her meticulous preparation for each character earned her lasting respect in Hollywood, elevating her to iconic status. Motherhood and personal life. Beyond her professional achievements, Field prioritized motherhood. She married Stephen Craig in 1968, and they had two sons, Peter and Eli, both of whom achieved creative success in Hollywood. Peter became a screenwriter, contributing to films like The Town, 2010, and Top Gun, Maverick, 2022, while Eli pursued acting and directing, known for Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, 2010. Later, she married Alan Greisman in 1984, having a third son, Sam, and eventually divorcing in 1994. Field often described motherhood as grounding, providing perspective amid Hollywood pressures. Her dedication to family underscored her ability to balance professional excellence with personal fulfillment. Relationship with Burt Reynolds. Field's relationship with Burt Reynolds was a defining chapter in her life. Meeting during the filming of Smokey and the Bandit, 1977, their romance was intense, public, and deeply scrutinized. Though they maintained a strong connection, Reynolds struggled with vulnerability, creating tension. Their collaboration produced multiple films, but personal differences ultimately ended the relationship. Both reflected on it later with fondness, yet acknowledgement of its complexities. This experience illustrated the challenges of navigating fame, passion, and creative collaboration. Field's candid reflections highlighted her emotional intelligence and her commitment to honesty in both personal and professional arenas. Collaboration with Tommy Lee Jones. One of the most challenging professional experiences for Field came during Backroads, 1981, with Tommy Lee Jones. Though both actors were highly talented, their working relationship was famously fraught. Field described Jones as difficult, methodical, and condescending, a stark contrast to her collaborative and emotionally open style. The tension fueled their on-screen performances, adding realism to their scenes. Field later admitted she channeled genuine frustration into her work. Despite their professional success, she vowed never to work with him again. Their story underscores how personal dynamics can shape performances and illustrates the sometimes harsh realities of Hollywood collaborations. Later career highlights. Even as she entered the 1990s and beyond, Field continued to captivate audiences. She portrayed the mother in Forrest Gump, 1994, a role that became iconic, and appeared in TV dramas like ER and Brothers and Sisters, earning Emmy recognition. She tackled challenging stage roles, including The Glass Menagerie, and portrayed Mary Todd Lincoln in Steven Spielberg's Lincoln, 2012, earning another Oscar nomination. Field consistently chose projects that allowed her to explore complex characters, demonstrating remarkable range and longevity. Her continued relevance reflected her adaptability, emotional honesty, and enduring appeal across generations of audiences. Advocacy and personal voice. Field has also used her platform to advocate for social issues, including women's rights, LGBTQ+ equality, and mental health awareness. Her 2018 memoir, In Pieces, offered candid insight into her struggles with self-esteem, relationships, and the pressures of fame. Readers appreciated her vulnerability and authenticity, reinforcing her status as a role model. Field's willingness to speak openly about personal challenges complements her on-screen work, highlighting a life built on courage, reflection, and resilience. Her advocacy demonstrates that her impact extends beyond acting, influencing social conversations and inspiring others to embrace honesty and self-expression. Conclusion: legacy of talent and integrity. Sally Field's career spans decades of television, film, and stage, marked by remarkable versatility, emotional depth, and unwavering authenticity. From early sitcoms to Oscar-winning dramas, she consistently challenged herself to evolve as an artist. Her personal life, including complex relationships, motherhood, and advocacy, reflects resilience and integrity. Field's experiences with co-stars, from Burt Reynolds to Tommy Lee Jones, reveal a commitment to truth, even in uncomfortable circumstances. Her legacy endures not only through unforgettable performances, but also through the courage to embrace vulnerability and speak candidly, solidifying her place as a Hollywood icon whose influence transcends the screen.